Whoever you are, the universe wants to remind you that consistency beats out talent every single time. Okay? There was this huge channeled message and collective download that I was getting throughout the day and as I was getting ready. And so many deities, so many guides, so many spirit teams were coming in for messages. And you have to remind yourself that we have free will, and nobody can take that away from you. It feels like I love you guys and I love this collective, but there's been a lot of excuses. There's been a lot of stagnation. There's been a lot of questioning. And again, the universe doesn't reward you when you don't listen to your higher self, when you don't listen to your deities, when you don't listen to those intuitive nudges and those pulls. And so if we're not listening, if we're not utilizing our free will, if we're not putting ourselves out there, how are we supposed to live the life that we want? We're not. And the whole download of just you have been consistent, or you need to maintain consistency on something, because you can be the most talented person in the world at something. You can be gifted at something from birth, but if you don't apply yourself, if you don't work on it, if you're not consistent in your actions, if you don't have passion for that project, it doesn't mean jack shit, because it's going to be seen in the art, in the work that you produce. And so I don't care if you're wanting to start something, you're in the beginning stages, the middle stages, the end stages of something, and you're still just kind of waiting. You have to trust in the process, and you have to keep applying, and you have to keep doing it even when it's tough, and especially when it's tough. If you only ever get rewarded for putting yourself out there, if you don't have to go through trials and tribulations and lessons and cycles and obstacles, the reward at the end is not going to be as good as you want it to be, because part of the process, a lot of people give up. That's why the journey is so hard, is because the reward at the end is so bountiful that the path and the journey has to be difficult, because not everybody can gain access to it, and you have to prove that you're worth it. In this collective, you're worth it. But you have to start putting yourself first. You have to start reminding yourself that you have free will. The universe gave it to you. No one took it away from you. I know sometimes we feel like we get backed into a corner or a rock in a hard place, but we always have the choice to choose ourselves. We always have the choice to leave a situation, to leave a person, to leave a job, to move environments, and you don't owe anyone an explanation for that shit either. If you know that it's going to make you better, happier, richer, more abundant, more prosperous, who gives a fuck what mom thinks, or what our coworkers think, or what our friends think? We have to start choosing ourselves, and again, stop, honest to God, this victimization of our surroundings and the way that we grew up. We have to take accountability for the fact that we are here in this current place, in this current reality, in this current body, and we can start taking ownership of our life. We can start doing what we want to do, but we have to start doing it. We have to start doing the things that we want to do. We have to start rejecting invitations, accepting invitations, so many different things. But this collective, you need to put yourself out there, and you need to remind yourself that the consistency is going to beat out the talent. So you might be starting at the beginner stages of something, but if you show up every single day working on yourself and working on that niche, working on that topic, that consistency is going to pay off and 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 pay off. Is going to beat out the talent, because you're going to apply yourself in ways that sometimes natural talent doesn't. That's all I have for y'all.